Hello everyone, we are here with Fabian Venezuela. He is a student of psychology of the University of Chile, and he answered me some questions. First, what do you understand for terrorism?
Um, I think terrorism means act to express unhappiness to against the system. So they only express what some people think.
Okay. Second, what do you think that happened with the people who do terrorism?
Uh, I think it's not a good way to express happiness. So the most acts of terrorism are frequently aggressive acts. So I think it's not a good way to express what you think about the system.
Okay. Third question. How do you think that we can stop terrorism?
Um, well, the the origin of the terrorist is the unhappiness of the person who do terrorism. So if you can go to that terrorism and of some way you can um, stop him, you can stop the terrorism. Um, that I suppose.
Okay. The next one. What do you think about the latest terrorist act in the March in Chile?
I have no information about that recently act, so don't, I can't answer that question. So,
Okay. Um, the fifth. What do you think should be with people that are surprised doing damage in the street?
well, the people who do that, the law may, well, I think they should be go to prison, or they um, should be paid for that damage he does. I think so.
Okay. Okay. How do you think you can identify a terrorist?
Well, um, in in the psychology area, you can make a common pattern about the the type of a person who makes terrorists. So for that way, you can make a prototype of a personality about a terrorist. So you can act for that way.
Okay. The, oh, the next one. What is your opinion about people who go to do damage in the market?
Well, it's not a good way to express the unhappiness with the system. So there are other ways to do that. But I think that go to a march express the unhappiness with the system that you are for. It's really good. In that country and all countries in the world, the the right to express what you think is very important. So I think it's not the good way, but it's necessary. I think.
Okay, the last one. What is the reason to go to the streets to in protest?
Well, uh, there are many reasons to do that, but the main one, I suppose, is to express what you think is wrong with the system or what you think is necessary to change. So I think that is the most common reason to go to a protest. I think so.
Okay, fine. Thank you.
Okay.
This is all.
What do you do in this time be terrorist?
An act to cause fear of violence of death.
What do you do think that happen? Why the people who do terrorists?
I think that these people are rejected by society.
What do you do think about the next terrorist act in the march?
Uh, that just cause damage to private and public property.
How do you think that we can stop terrorism?
With ideals of peace and respect.
What do you do think school be what people in the air surface doing the march in the street?
Uh, Severely punish this act only and
How do you do think you can identify a terrorist?
for his suspicious attitude.
What is your opinion about people would go today the march in the march?
Uh, they are not a contribution to society.
What is the reason to do to in the street in protest?
Uh, I think that is the only way that disclose a manifestation.
Yeah. Hello, I am Camacho and I am here with Kota. And she will answer me some questions. Kota, what do you understand by terrorism?
I understand by terrorists, I don't know, acts who damage the streets or the country.
Okay. What do you think that happened with the people who do terrorism?
I think that they are dominated by the bad feelings like hate and things like that.
Okay. How do you think that that we can stop terrorism?
I don't know, change the society and no answer the things that they want to change in the society.
Okay. What do you think about the latest terrorist act in the march in Chile?
I think that this act leak the movement or anything, and that is all. I think that the terrorist is bad.
Camacho. Acércate.
Okay. What do you think should be with the people that are surprised doing damage in the street?
I think that they must be go to the jail because they break the law.
Okay. How do you think how do you think you can identify a terrorist?
I think that no one can identify a terrorist because everybody can be a terrorist. They don't have a style or something.
What is your opinion about people who go to do damage in the march?
I think that this act damage the pace of the movement or something or the march.
Okay, the last. What is the reason to go to street in protest?
Try to change the society because we go to march to try to change something, to try to win something for us.
Okay, thank you, Cota.
Hello, Mr. Peter. A group of questions about terrorism.
Okay.
Yeah. Question number 1. What do you do understand by terrorism?
Integration, vandalism, generate fear.
Yeah. What do you think that happened with the people who terrorists?
They are Putin villains.
Yeah. What do you think about the latest terrorist act in the march?
Only generation violence and vandalism.
Yeah. Question number 4. How do you think that we can stop terrorism?
A country wins with more democracy and transparency.
Question number 5. What do you think should be with people that are surprised doing damage in the street?
That is police clothes.
Question number 6. How do you think you can identify a terrorist?
Portray actors of vandalism and reckless.
Question number 7. What is your opinion about people who do damage in the march?
But purpose show relative between the street did not contribute.
Question number 8. What is the reason to go to the street in the protest?
To make public social unfair.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Peter. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Hi, we are here with Pato, and here we answer me some questions. Pato, what do you understand by terrorism?
I don't know. They are persons who attack our country.
Okay, what do you think that happened with the people who do terrorism?
I don't know. Maybe we can kill all of them.
Okay. How do you think that we can stop terrorism?
I don't know. More policemen, maybe.
What do you think about the latest terrorist act in the march in Chile?
I don't know. Very bad.
What?
Very bad, I think so.
Okay. What do you think should be with the people that are surprised doing damage in the street?
We might to send them to the jail and maybe kill some of them.
Okay.
How do you think you can identify a terrorist?
Maybe for this face, maybe is a bomb man with a bullet in the body. I don't know.
Okay. What is your opinion about people who go to do damage in the march?
I think they are stupid boys or girls, I don't know, that don't have anything to do than disaster.
Okay, the last one. What is the reason to go to the street in protest?
I don't know, a waste of time and do things that they don't have time to do.
Okay, thank you, Battle.
What do you think should be with people that are surprised doing the march in the street?
The people in Chile protest because their rights. I think no, it's very bad. They make because no, it's in peace. It's necessary try the law over there. In the protest is maybe from Pacific
Yeah.
in the march.
Okay, thank you. Understand the terrorists?
Yes, I understand the terrorists because the war have great problem. Maybe for the poor, the people, the rich are very bad with the worker and the rights that the human not have covered.
Okay, thank you. What do you do about the last terrorists in the march?
Well, I think that the terrorists in the match is confused
Yeah.
because there is a lot of people in the match, and they have your expression, your right, but the police in Chile is very violent with the people. In Chile, no isn't space for the expression. I need freedom. Freedom back for the people make expression for your rights, for your freedom, for you must more democracy, must more more expression for your right.
Okay, thank you.
Hi, we are here with Daniel, and he will answer me some questions. Daniel, what do you understand by terrorism right now?
Terrorists, I don't know, maybe some people who makes disasters in the streets, or maybe destruction with the things of the streets. I don't know.
Okay, what do you think that happened with the people who do terrorism?
I don't know. Really, I don't know what happened with the people who do terrorists, but I think it's a very bad thing that the people want to do. I don't know.
Okay. How do you think that we can stop terrorism?
Maybe more security in the streets or in the important buildings, and I don't know, more policemen and and things like that.
Okay. What do you understand? No. What do you think about the latest terrorist act, the march in Chile?
Is something really really awful because the marshals in Chile are for me are important because shows the anger of the people against the system, but with the people who make destruction in the streets like a terrorist, it's a very awful because don't do because no make sense in the march of the street.
Okay. What do you think should be with people that are surprised doing damage on the street?
Can you repeat the question, please? I don't know.
Okay. What do you think should be with people that are surprised doing damage in the street?
They maybe can go to the jail because that is I forget that word because it's bad and is against the law maybe and just that.
Okay. How do you think you can identify a terrorist?
Maybe a terrorist is a person who makes destruction in the streets or attacks other people or attack single buildings like the Torres Gemelas or Twin Towers.
Okay. What is your opinion about people who go to do damage in the march?
They people are really, really, really awful because they don't show the good things about the really reason of the march of the here in Chile.
Okay, the last one. What is the reason to go to the streets in protest?
Because we have I forget the word and we have a right to go to present our opinions to the dislike against the system and just that.
Okay, thank you, Daniel.